Traction boards are one of the most versatile, if not the most versatile, self-recovery equipment you can own. They are compact in size, lightweight, reasonably priced, and they've got tons of uses. They are really only limited by one's ingenuity and creativity. Today I'll show you the most common uses for traction boards and also some tips. The most common use of traction boards that people are aware of is in sand, but it doesn't end there. General track building is one of the best uses for these traction boards. You can't change your vehicle's capability once you're out in the bush, but you may do some alterations in the track to make it passable for your vehicle. Using it as a tool for digging your vehicle out is one of the more common uses of these traction boards, particularly in soft surfaces like sand, mud and snow. You can use them as a ramp if you need to tackle large steps, and especially if your vehicle's got small tires, you can use these as a ramp to go over the large step or that obstacle. And it could help vehicles with limited approach, departure or brake over angles. You can use them to fill ditches to make it more shallow, especially if your vehicle has got limited ground clearance. I've used my treads once when my Nissan X-Trail was stock standard with highway tires, and I was able to tackle really rough four-wheel drive terrain because of that. You can use it to increase flotation or traction on a particular area or a particular part of the track. And obviously you can use it to increase traction on particular spots. So for example, if you've got off-camber ruts going up a hill, you can predict where those patches are and lay out your boards. So when you climb that rut or that hill, then you know that your tire has got something to grip on for traction and push you further up that hill. You can use them as a base for your jack if you need to jack up your vehicle on a soft surface. You can use it as a bridge if you need to fill a big gap. Again, especially if your vehicle's got small diameter tires, you can make it as a bridge, and you may need to put 2 or 3 stacked up together to make it stronger. And you can also use it to help your vehicle change direction in really slippery on a slippery surface. So as an example, say if you're in a really muddy track and you need to recover your vehicle in a certain direction, or you need to just climb up a certain rut, then you'll find that your vehicle may just push and understeer and not change direction. So you can put those tracks in the direction where you want to go on the front tires, right in front of the front tires, and that will grip it and hopefully help you change direction. And some tips for you when using your traction boards. The most common mistake that people do is they have a heavy right foot and spin the wheels or their tires on top of the traction boards. The lugs are so easy to burn out. So the technique is slow and steady, let it bite and crawl over it. Don't forget to lower down your tire pressures. You should have done it anyway when you're forward driving. Don't use your traction boards on hard surfaces, rock and hard surfaces. This can easily slip and damage the traction board as well. When you position your traction board in front of your tire, make sure you take time and dig properly and position the traction board in a way that the incline is not that steep. That way it's easier for your vehicle or your tire to roll over and get out of that rut. Make sure you invest in straps. You'll be surprised how quickly and how hard it is to find your traction board once it gets buried under the ground or the sand, snow or mud. And my last tip would be to invest in a full set of traction boards, 4 pieces, 4 traction boards, especially if your vehicle has got limitations in its four-wheel drive system. And a lot of vehicles nowadays have open differentials and also open center differentials, so and electronically controlled distribution of traction between front and back. So that way, regardless of which wheel will start to spin, if you've got 4, it can grab any one of those and you're sure to get out of that rut. Today I've been testing 4 of these Ridge Rider traction boards, and I like them better than my old first generation treads. I can't comment on the latest treads, the Treads Pro I think, because I haven't used them. But the thing I like about the Ridge Rider is, number one, the size. It's not too big compared to this one. but yet it's not too small compared to the smaller version of the treads. It is lighter, way lighter than the treads. When you buy these, it already comes with a strap, so that's a bonus as well. And one of the main advantages, in my opinion, is these things are more low profile. They stack up way better than the treads. The problem with the first generation treads is that they stack up really high. If you like what you've seen, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. And don't forget to hit that bell to get notifications of any new videos we put up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.